Hi everyone, it's Deb from debwebbart here. I just wanted to wish you a happy holidays in however you celebrate. And I hope that everything is peaceful and calm and joyous for you. I know that at this time of year it can be a very difficult time for some people. It's filled with grief and memories and all sorts of things it can be. And so there are times when we need to step out and distract ourselves. And basically distraction just in this instance is positive. It just means that we need to set aside some time to just go slow and to just regain our balance. Okay, so I wanted to show you, I got two things over the Christmas period, and I just wanted to share them with you and then maybe create something, just something quick and small, just to show you that it doesn't have to be complicated. You can just have a bit of a play. Okay, so the first thing that I got that I'm quite excited about is a cutout and collage book by Tandi Arts. Now, I would say her name, but I'll probably absolutely butcher it. I'll be honest. Don't know. Anyway, but look up Tandi Arts. And so what she does is she creates these really gorgeous little characters. Hang on, I just think they're so cute. I mean, look at this. It's adorable. Anyway, and so she creates a whole lot and basically for you to use as collage, which is really fun. And even using something like that where you can fill up a page and then you could maybe add your own little slant to it, you know, or do some extra little decorating, or it's just beautiful. So yeah, I'm excited about that. This is an example of one of the pages that I did with using her stuff. Just fun, so fun. Okay, and when something's whimsical like that and just, I don't know, a bit kind of unusual or fun or something like that, then it allows you just to smile. Like, you know, when you're creating with it, it makes you smile because it's really funky and it's whimsical, and you know, you don't have to get all serious about it. Okay, the other thing that I got was by Davenport, called Whimsical and Wild. Now, it's actually very much more of like she calls it a journal, an art journal. And so it's one that's based on her things. Okay, so there'll be like something that she's done on that side, and then there's pictures to either color or decorate around. There's wise words, there's some gorgeous inspirations. I took inspiration from this at the side here because it's got a whole lot of patterns in it. And I think, ooh, that could be really fun. So with this one, I was thinking of doing something with this owl because, you know, I really love owls. So I was thinking of doing a combination of taking some of the Tandi Arts designs and incorporating it in here, making it a bit of like a collage type thing. Okay. The other thing that's also fun is if you do celebrate Christmas and you do, you know, everybody's wrapped up presents and everything like that, you could use the wrapping paper either for collage or to paint on. You know, we don't always need to go out there and get the most expensive of everything. We can just choose whatever's in front of us. So this one lot of wrapping paper I bought and my kids, they have a little quirk that they like everybody to get different wrapping paper so that when it's under the tree, we all know whose presents they are. Anyway, so this wrapping paper, this was myself and my husband's. I looked at that and thought, well, it hasn't got anything too shiny on it. I could potentially paint on it. So that's just something extra. You could just rummage through the paper you possibly threw out, rescue some pieces, tear some for collage, pop it in a little pile, you know, that sort of thing. So that could be a bit of fun. Okay, so I'm just going to show you me having a little bit of a fun kind of art thing that is not too serious and not too heavy. Okay, and hopefully it'll encourage you to do the same. Let's see what happens. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I used So Flat. This one's light magenta. I used the So Flat paints, and I used matte medium to stick things down. And then I used some Holbein pencils, but you can use any pencils you like. So really, let's just pretend you were given a colouring in book, and maybe you don't like the structure of it, or maybe you want to get more creative with it. Okay, the thing to do is to make it your own. So decide what you want to focus on in the book, and maybe tear out some collage, or cut out some pictures, place them, have a little think, look at your colors, and then decide how you want to play around with it. How do you want to make it your own? And that really is a great way to just relax, have a bit of fun, tear some stuff out, cut some stuff out of magazines, incorporate it with perhaps an existing picture, and allow it to flow. And that to me is something that's quite good to step away when you're stepping away from the family or from life temporarily. Maybe, we all go through so many different things, and so many different emotions come up at Christmas time. So when that happens, find a way that you can step out and just lose yourself for an hour or two. I think you'll find that it just calms the mind. It potentially gives you a reason. Sometimes when you're going through hard times, you often question the reason for living. And I know this is a sensitive subject, but it crops up sometimes. And I think it's really important to stop, create, if you can. If you can't, go and see someone, go and visit a friend, or just go for a walk and think about all the things that you're grateful for. And I know it can sound a bit weird, but the reason I say that is because gratitude is the quickest way to flip something, to turn it around. And that's what we need to do in situations where you're feeling really down and potentially just questioning your worth. I'm here to say to you, you are worth so much, and you truly do matter. You truly do. Everyone is here for a reason. Everyone has a purpose. Even if it is really small, it doesn't matter. All the things that come together create that purpose. So just remember that you do matter. And I am so happy that you found me here on this channel and that you could hear that today. Take that with you and just know that you are loved and that you matter, and that each day it's a clean slate. Every day you wake up, it's a brand new day. That is the day to then decide what you want to do that day. Every single day you get a new chance. Let's take it. Let's run with it. And today, I had a great time. And I hope you all feel inspired and maybe you'll have a great time too. That would be lovely. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoy the rest of 2025. I'll see you next year. Take care until next time. Bye for now.